I wanted to understand how SMP PvP really works, so I decided to play 50 rounds to see what it's actually like. Alright, so this is game 1 of my 50 games. Of course, in game 1 I'm not going to be very good. As you can see, I'm missing a lot of my hits. I'm not really disabling his shield, and I'm not using my shield efficiently. My pearls and my potions, nothing is really done correctly, I'd say. But that does improve throughout the video. For instance, the use of my sword, or my secondary sword, the one without knockback. You can see that I struggle to use it at the start, but you'll see some improvement. Moving on to game 2, I guess I start to play a little better. Not really much to say here. I mean, I don't even have strength or speed, but I'm just fighting this guy without any potion effects. I mean, it worked, but it isn't ideal because I feel like I could have killed him. But that's why I played these 50 games, because I wanted to improve. Okay, now we're in game 3, and I feel like early on there's not much progress to be seen, other than me just like warming up, but some real progress is, I would say, even beyond 50 games. I mean, especially for me, I'm not a person who learns that quickly, so it takes a long time for me to actually get better at something. And that's why even in these 50 games, yes, I do get better, but I still need to keep playing and keep improving in this kit. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep grinding when I have time, of course, because I don't really play that much. I mean, I play whenever I can, but school and stuff, it's been holding me back. Game 5 now. It's been looking pretty decent up until now. Still haven't used my sword. Still not really good at disabling shields. Still not using my shield that much. Game 6 now. In this match, I pretty much just get destroyed. Looking back at this, I think this guy was just much better than me. He used his shield, he comboed me, and there was not much I can do. I saw someone saying and asking me to use low shield, and fun fact, or like funny story, I actually thought I was using low shield because I did download the feather mod for low shield. So this whole time I thought I already had low shield, and people were just I guess complaining for no reason, until someone actually told me, like one of my friends told me, that I have to use low shield, and that's when I realized that I had downloaded the mod for the wrong version. So if that's one of your complaints about the shield, don't worry, I have that fixed later in the video. That's very late on, so just know that it's fixed now. But again, that's my fault. Okay, we're in game 7. This is pretty much just a quick drop here. Game 8. I almost get quick dropped here. But I do end up surviving. Both of us were low. Yeah, I definitely should have killed him there. I don't know what I was thinking. Even my mending is not the best. My leggings are almost broken, whilst everything else is doing like decently. And I have oddly 9 XP left, and then I threw the worst pearl ever. Alright, game 9. I was low, I should have healed, and he caught me for that. Game 10. There's the instant of me trying to use my other sword, but I didn't switch like my inventory hotkey or my hotbar, so yeah, I ended up hitting him with the XP instead. Game 11. Game 12. I've been actually wanting to improve on SMP, because I haven't really played it that much, because I don't play on any SMPs as of currently. I played on a few, they don't really last, or there's nothing really serious. So eventually, if I do play on a SMP, I want to be ready for that. And I feel like playing SMP does get the basics. Of course, you don't have any secondaries or any like helpful things as cobwebs or a water bucket or anything like that. However, I still think that playing this kit improves like your hand-to-hand combat, or like your melee essentially. Game 14 now. I still struggle with the potion equipping, and I meet my first tier tested person who's a low tier 4. So let's see how I fare up against him. I am winning as of currently. Yeah, my shield disables are not really that good. I pop his totem, and he pearled into me. That was really close. I feel like I could have lost that, but that's just how it went. Game 16. I feel like I've been playing better now, but after playing a certain while, I do decline a little bit because fatigue. Game 18, quick, game 17, quick drop. Game 18, left again. Game 19, should have probably killed that person. Didn't have my secondary sword in my hotbar even. Game 20, I just lost. 21, I'll say he's probably doing better off, and I die. Yeah, this is really where the fatigue started kicking in. So I play a little worse now, considering how long I've played. There we go, I finally popped my fire res. And I apologize if the gameplay is a little laggy. My PC isn't really the best. Actually, it's the worst. So that might be a reason as to why it's lagging. And I mean, if it isn't lagging, that's even better. But as I'm voiceovering it, it's I would say it's a bit laggy. Alright, so game 27. This is my first time playing in a couple days. That's mainly because of school, like I said. I've been having a couple exams, some tests, and those are the main reason that I hadn't played in a while. And that's also the reason this video took a pretty long time to come out, because I had to keep stalling and waiting to actually edit and record. But I do want to try to post a little more frequently. So let me know if you want to see some smaller types of videos that are easier to record and to edit compared to videos like this. And if you have any suggestions, then please comment it down, because I'm really interested in seeing what people actually want to see. There we go. In that duel, I used my other sword to actually kill him. Popped his totem. And even though I haven't played, I still feel like I have improved a little, because now I'm constantly switching between my swords, and I feel like my disables are at least a little better. Same with me holding up my own shield. So there we go, I popped him only because I switched swords, which is something I was not really good at the start. There we go, went against that guy. Game 31. Luckily I got the hit on him, so that he popped. But I still ended up losing, which is fine. Now game 32. This guy's very low. He popped by his burrow. I think this guy was just mainly running. I broke his shield and then he ran again. And there we go. Game 33. Again here I use my sword to keep him from running away. Also, more aware when I need to pop strength and speed, which again at the start, as you saw, I wasn't really the best at keeping my potion effects on at all times. But now I am. Game 37, second tier tested person I meet. This guy is lower tiered than the previous guy I met at the start. However, I feel like the low tier 4, I don't know, I feel like I was a little lucky when facing him. So I guess this is another test like thing, maybe. Although I know that high tier 5 and a tier 4 aren't the best players. However, that doesn't mean that they're terrible, because a high tier 5 can just be a player who got high tier 5 and then practiced for like 5 months and just hasn't tier tested again. So you never know. Game 39. I feel like this is the point where I actually start to improve a little, although I do lose this because all my armor breaks. We're on game 40 now, so 10 games are remaining. Game 41. This was actually a really fun challenge, although I did rage a little bit when fighting, but even so, I did include all my clips of losing, winning, because I thought the important part is just to track my progress here, and this is more of like a realistic type of video, because I'm just like an average player. I'm not no prodigy. I don't grind that much. I just play a couple games, get off, and I get on whenever I can. But that's not always, and not as frequently as I would like. However, I do want to be more active in the future, especially like both playing Minecraft and recording and posting videos. So I hope that you can find this video, I don't know if saying educational is the right word, but I guess inspiring. And I'm not faking anything here. That was another just a bad pro for me. I should have thrown it less far. Game 44. This is the point where I'm warmed up for the day, or for my session, and I feel like this is like when I'm playing my my best couple matches. Not in terms of aim, because as you see, my aim still is not really good. That's just because, yeah, it just takes practice of playing and playing. Yeah, so throughout the 50 games, I guess my aim improves a little bit, but the reason I'm winning more fights now, and compared to like game 1 and 2, is just because, like, I would say my game sense, and just like I know how to use my inventory to benefit me. So I know how to use my secondary sword, I know how to use my shield, my axe, and I know when to heal. So that's just the most important part of playing SMP, I would say, especially from what I've learned. Game 48. Now we're in the final games, and from here on, this is just like my current skill level and just how I play now. Of course, there's a lot of room for improvement. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not the best player, of course, but I'd say for 50 games, I'm not mad at my improvement. I'd say I did pretty good for my standards. I've been playing Minecraft for a while now, and I don't usually improve that much. So it's nice to see me actually improving in something. Here we go, and for my last game, game 50. I'd say compared to day one, I'm doing much better. There we go. That's it for this video. If you like this video and want to see more stuff like this, then subscribe, like, share, basically just do it all. And let me know if you want to see this type of content again, because this is some Luke the Notable type of stuff. With the, I mean, he does the 100 games, I did the 50 games. But if you want to see me do this concept before another game mode, then let me know, because there are some game modes I'm not really good in, or I don't play at all, such as I really don't play Mace, I really don't play any UHC. So those are just some suggestions. I mean, I don't play card, I don't play none of those. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like I said, just do it all, and I'll see you then.